Hi, I'm Ray.
And I'm Saren.
We're your Spider Baby hosts from To Know Her Is to Fear Her, a Spider-Woman podcast, as well as proud members of the collective.
You're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. Enjoy the show!
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Diggity dank.
I'm here for Dick.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Nightwing news. Now more newsy than ever. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
And today we'll be talking Titans United from a few months ago. 7 issues, that's right. Oh, look, we both got paper. And we also have a current appearance in Justice League Road to Dark Crisis. And maybe Kristen can fill us in on the horrible turn of events in Young Justice. That's alright, kids. Good stuff's coming here, man. Summer of 69 starts in 2 weeks. Alright, so you said you got Justice League Road to Dark Crisis?
Let's see.
Because number 1 starts this week, but we had to have the cash grab first, yes.
Yeah, I haven't... Oh, yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Yes, I am getting the Dark Crisis stuff.
Yeah,
just because it looks like Dick's going to be so important. So,
oh, yeah.
Yes, I definitely read the first one.
Oh, yeah. With Dick and John Kent, yes.
Yeah. They're going to be like BFFs.
With, well, yeah, that's the plan, especially with Tom Taylor writing both books, but yeah, I love Dick being very meta in this story, basically, like, you know, because again, we're doing the death of the Justice League because it's a 30th anniversary of Death of Superman, so, you know, Dick has to mention to John, it's like, he's like, well, why are you all sad? You know, your father's been dead, you know, everyone thought he was dead before, and he came back, and then, you know, it's the whole, you know, I thought Bruce was dead, I took over, he came back.
Yeah.
Basically just like, you know, Diana, Barry Allen, all of them, people thought they were dead, and they came back. I love when John says, yeah, but Young Justice is erecting statues in front of the hall. Dick's like, what?
Oh, yes. You're all overreacting.
Mm-hmm. Again, they never saw the body. All they saw was something threw Black Adam back to Earth, and he goes, the Justice League's dead. Mm.
Also, yes, beef bourguignon with ketchup. Oh.
That was like a little code Lois and Clark had, like, back in the 90s when... Surprisingly enough, yeah, Dan Jurgens was like on some of the Superman books, which, yes, he drew this one. Friend of the show, yes. Dan Jurgens, yes.
Yes, because as I was reading this, I was like, this art looks familiar. Like, who is this?
That's Dan Jurgens, yep.
I was like, oh. Yes, I know that. But I just wanted to say that sounds super nasty. And so I appreciated that Dick said, yeah, it's disgusting. Because it sounds disgusting.
And then the whole, you know, John's like, people don't always come back, do they? And then, of course, you get the floating heads of guilt, you know, Dick's parents and Alfred. And he's like, no.
Alfred better be coming back.
I was going to say, you know he's coming back someday, yeah.
So get Alfred out of that picture right now.
Let's just say at the moment he's dead.
Yes. And how...
Oh, that'd be funny if, like, when Alfred comes back, if Dick's like, oh, thank God. He's like, we all knew Bruce was going to be back, but thank God you're back.
Still. They need to have a big old... He came back from the dead party.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we get the flashback to Superman's funeral in that one panel with Dick wearing your favorite Nightwing suit.
No, that's old school.
I know. But then again, it was 1992, so 92, 93. So. And then we get the final crisis little thing where, Dick's like, yeah, I thought Batman was dead, so I took over. And then, yeah, they're stopping. Well, they stop Brick in the beginning, and then they go running off at the end of the issue also. After they eat.
After Kid Amazo and some Amazo prototypes.
I'm trying to remember them. I think it's a new thing. I don't think... but I know, like, in the beginning, Brick is like a Green Arrow villain. Yeah, because Dick even says Star City. Because, yeah, that seems to be the whole point lately is all these villains are popping up because, because they're feeling more bold because the Justice League's supposedly dead.
Natch.
But, yeah, there's a couple stories in here. Yeah, that was only a few pages, but, again, I like Dan Jurgens' art, and again, we get more interaction between Dick and John Kent, so... Written by Joshua Williamson, who writes a lot of DC these days. I think he's like the mastermind behind Dark Crisis, so...
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, then.
And of course...
How about that?
How about that? And of course, Jeremy Adams wrote the Flash story, which makes sense because he's writing the Flash book right now, so... And I'm sure I'll talk this tomorrow with Will on the Green Lantern show. But yes, then how Jordan finally finds out the Justice League's dead. So
is one of the Green Arrows dead? Green Lantern's dead?
John Stewart. John Stewart was with them. So
Oh, okay. He was the one. Okay. Yes, and you're right. It does say written by Joshua Williamson.
Yeah, because that's like I said. Everything it seems like they're trying to promote the younger characters, but every like big headline I see for Dark Crisis is either Hal Jordan or Dick. Because again, number one,
Dick Young.
What?
I said Dick's young.
I know. The one's younger than him, but.
All right, I know.
But yeah, Dark Crisis 1 comes out this week. Dark Crisis 2 is the big Dick versus Deathstroke fight. So.
Yep. That'll be.
I wonder if he's going to show up in the last page of 1 or something.
Well, wait, isn't that supposed to be the vigil or something? Isn't that supposed to be part of that one?
I don't know if they're going to show that because they did show that in the Free Comic Book Day issue. So I don't know if they're going to show it again or not. I don't know. He was just standing.
We'll find out.
He was just standing there menacingly smoking. That
sounds very villainous.
He's a bad guy. He smokes.
Shameful.
Well, again, he always a healing factor too.
Yeah, he smoked in the 80s too.
Yes. Oh, did you have you heard anything about Shadow War? Like that big crossover between Batman, Deathstroke Inc. and Damian's Robin book?
I know it's happening, but it's hard for me to keep up.
Well, in the beginning, like, Ra's al Ghul is going to turn himself in and stuff and, like, try to turn over a new leaf, supposedly, but he gets killed by he gets killed by a fake Deathstroke, and yeah, they just... Last week they wrapped it up and they revealed who the imposter Deathstroke was. Somebody who wanted revenge on the Al Ghul family and, of course, wanted revenge on Deathstroke. It was Geoforce, Tara's brother. Briome, yeah.
I was going to say, I'm like, there feels like that could be so many people.
Yeah, I know. It's been decades, but he finally's getting his revenge against Deathstroke. He's like... So, yeah, Tara's brother.
That's a callback.
Mm-hmm. There's been so many continuity changes since then.
Yeah, but he's still mad, so there you go.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I think that's the only appearance of Dick from last week, so... there wasn't a ton of books, but I'm trying to remember. There was a few Batman things, but yeah, I don't think Dick really appeared anywhere else.
Right, so like there's this Justice League and Dark Crisis thing, but Batman's not dead in his other stuff, right?
No, most of the monthly books so far have ignored it. Yeah, right now, unless it's going to catch up, but right now no one's dead in their own book, so. Oh, no, they're bringing, like I said, I think, is it Batman, I think 124, I think it's this week, Batman 124 comes out, Batman 125, Chip Zdarsky, who's a pretty big writer in comics these days, is taking over Batman, so, that's what I keep saying, I'm like, if they really wanted to, like, psych people out, you don't put Batman in with the death of the Justice League, so you know they're going to bring Batman back, because that's what DC's hanging all their hopes on right now. All right, so did you want to say anything about the Young Justice, or do you want to wait? Because I think we're gonna at least one more episode.
I have one more episode, but spoilers, I hope he's not dead.
It appears, I guess you said it appears Dick dies, so.
Yeah, so he gets hit on the head, and a bunch of debris is on him, so he's laying on the ground, and this thing that broke on top of him is there, and he's bleeding out of the head, and it's one of the bad Kryptonians, and he's listening, and he says, I don't hear his heartbeat anymore. And then he just is laying there. And then other stuff happens, and then the episode's over. So.
Maybe it's one of those Bruce tricks where he's like, I can shut my heart off for a minute at a time or something.
Right, yeah, so we'll find out.
Yeah, hopefully he's not dead. What is with, again, at first it was the comics, now it's this show. What is it with, like, blunt force trauma to Dick's head? I mean, in the comics, he's been shot in the head at least twice. Now this.
I mean, in Injustice, he got hit in the head, and that made him break his neck.
That's true, yeah. He fell and hit his head, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so should we talk to Titans United?
Yes, let's.
Which, again, I don't know if this is really in continuity, because, yeah, we get, like, the all the Titans from, like, the TV show, which I don't think all of them have been on a team together in the regular book, so at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that actually was going to... Yeah, I think it's probably not really a specific one. Kind of like that other Titans one that is... that was just digital.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I was going to say, though. Sorry, before we move on. That Justice League Road to Dark Crisis, when John says, oh, Young Justice is doing something we want to... he says we, although he's not in Young Justice, is he?
No, that's more like Connor and, like Tim, yeah. So, it almost seems like they're trying to put it, I don't know if, like, John and, like, some of the other, his generation are trying to put together a new Justice League, maybe.
Yeah, I was just saying, because that's a little bit confusing. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. But that's kind of confusing, because it's like, okay, you have Superman. And you have Supergirl, who we really have not seen that much of. I think World's Finest is where she's in the most.
I do find it interesting that it seems like people want a new Justice League, but it's like they're not going to Hal Jordan to put one together. They're coming to Dick Grayson to put one together.
Hal Jordan's a jerk.
I know, but he was like one of those original members. But yeah, no, they're just like, yeah, let's get it. No. Remember, everyone's a fan of somebody.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
Yeah, it was just a little weird, because I'm like, are they trying to replace Connor with Jonathan? Because, of course, Jonathan was younger, and then now, boom, all of a sudden he's, like, the same age as Connor.
Thank you, Bendis, yes.
Yeah, it's confusing.
All right, so.
Yes, so, yeah, right, this makes it, yeah, I feel like this, it's probably whatever continuity.
Well, you know who they're targeting this to, because like every cover somewhere it says, watch the Titans on HBO Max.
Right, yeah. Because, yeah, this is definitely a team that they've put together because of the show. Because,
oh, yeah.
I mean, Hawk and Dove were sort of, I mean, they were on the Titans when they were the brothers, not Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in the original Teen Titans, back in the Bronze Age.
But I mean, you could really tell, they're going for the TV show, because on page 2 of issue 1, you see Dick, Donna, Raven, Connor, Garth, Starfire, Jason Todd even, but no Cyborg.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because, and Jason was never really in the Titans much. I mean,
no, I think didn't he show up for like a story or two when he was Robin? That's about it. Yeah, they're definitely trying to they're trying to snag people from the TV show.
Yeah, and like in regular comics continuity, I don't think that Dick has never been on the team at the same time as Connor.
Yeah, no. Yeah, usually Connor was like on it when Tim was there. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not the same.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Connor's like Tim's generation, so.
But then, and I don't know about Donna, and probably same thing with Donna. I'm not sure about Donna. But then it's kind of confusing with Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy, because Corey, it's like you never know how old she is. That was actually funny. I forget when it came out, but it was last month, sometime in May. The last Teen Titans Academy came out, and there's a comment. They're chatting, and Dick is like, "Oh man, we were so young," and Corey's like, "I'm still young," or whatever.
You never know. She's an alien. She could live to be 500 years old. You don't know.
Right. Yeah. So I was saying, it's because I think Corey was kind of on at the same time as Connor, and I think Beast Boy too. And then Raven, they sometimes keep changing her age to make her younger and younger.
Yeah, I think when they did that whole team with Connor and Tim, it's like I don't know if Raven kind of got reincarnated. So yeah, she might have been a little younger.
Yeah. And because wasn't like Raven and Cyborg and Beast Boy kind of their mentors or something? Yeah,
like Cyborg and Beast Boy were there as like the teachers. Yeah, Corey was there for a little bit. Then she went over to the Outsiders with Dick for a while and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, they're fighting this guy who has like out of control powers, even like mimics Beast Boy's powers. So yeah, a lot of this first issue is just like the fight in the middle of the city, and then Connor gets hurt.
But we do have a few great lines in here. They're fighting, and Jason is being, as usual, kind of jerk-faced self.
Jason's being Jason, yeah.
Yeah, he's ripping into Connor, saying some insults, and Donna probably has the best line in all of these. And I thought Nightwing was the only dick around here.
Yes. Yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah, they really had play up like the Jason Connor rivalry in this. Yeah,
right. Yeah, and at the end, which they almost seem to fill in like the Beast Boy Cyborg role, even though Beast Boy and Cyborg were much closer.
Yeah,
they were actually friends. But there's a comment at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, Beast Boy has some pretty good lines. Stallion awaits. Never stop, do you? You know me, Red, just horsing around. Classic.
But no, I like the art on these. Who's the artist on here? Jose Luis. I wasn't familiar with him, but yeah, I like the art on these. I think it's really good. Pencils, the colors, it all looks really good.
Yeah, it's really detailed.
Mm-hmm. Which I guess, like, if you're trying to, like, maybe, like, drag somebody in the comics for the first time off that TV show, you want to make it as pretty as you can.
Sure, yeah.
And then it's not just...
because they do, most of them are very much, they're looking like their comic counterparts, but I feel like Raven looks a little like a cross between her TV person and...
Yeah, they can kind of tweak the Raven stuff, but yeah, everyone here looks comic accurate, yeah.
So anyway, so the other thing that cracked me up is like I cross-referenced with stuff on the back computer. Hecton, only a little. Bruce won't mind, probably. I was like, why does... you see that a lot in comics. They like to get mileage out of Bruce's kids hacking into the Batcave from someplace else.
Yeah.
But it seems to me like, why would you make them hack in? Wouldn't you just be sharing that information because it just makes sense?
You would think.
Because that leads to, I think it was number 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, and issue 1 ends, Hawk and Dove call for help. So they're like, we're getting our butts handed to us by Kite Man.
Right, yeah.
Who seems to have a power upgrade, like the guy they were fighting in the beginning.
Because Dick gets a phone call. Bruce, hi, yeah, absolutely. Of course I remember what we agreed. Nope, it'll never happen again. Yeah, right. Why would Bruce ever believe that?
I don't know. So yeah, most of the time...
I like to imagine that Bruce does this to, 1, test his kids and keep their skills up, and 2, to test his Batcave security to see if there's ever any problems with it. So he's secretly really proud.
So yeah, because Superboy was injured, so they have him working the computer, and he finds a connection between the guy from the beginning and Kite Man, since they both seem to have all these powers all of a sudden. Dr. Matthew Rosebeck. Yeah, there's nice action sequences here with them taking down Kite Man. But yeah, it is funny. Oh, sorry, Bruce. Yeah, I know we could never do that. But by the way, do you know where Connor went?
Of course, he's gonna not do it.
Now, we tracks down that doctor who has like some kind of power glove. Because Connor's like that power glove, all this intel, it's all from Cadmus, where Connor was created from Superman and Lex Luthor DNA. Yes.
The one thing which actually goes kind of along with the show, but they so often are not using code names. All the time they're calling each other their real names.
What, on the show?
Well, and in this comic,
oh yeah,
as well, like when Bruce first calls, he's like, Bruce, hi, yeah, of course, we'll never happen again. And he says to, Connor, if there's one thing Bruce taught me, it's that there's always another way. Like, you should be saying that Batman taught me.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think the other thing, how it's Titans Tower, San Francisco, because normally in the comics, were the Titans in New York City? Well, I guess, the original Teen Titans were kind of...
during the...
Titans were...
Yeah, like Marvin George had them, like, when Dick was there in New York, I think. But, like, yeah, and then when Jeff Johns did the whole team with Connor and Tim, I think they were in San Francisco, so...
Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of jumps back and forth.
I know on the TV show they're in Jump City, which... Is that just made up for the TV show?
Oh, Teen Titans Go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think the regular Teen Titans, the show, was in Jump City, too.
I think weren't they in San Francisco for like 2 seconds? Because, last season was in Gotham, so.
No, yeah, they were in San Francisco. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the animated.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember that first one. Maybe, I think so, yeah.
We're both in Jump City.
I think so. So they're trying to get answers from this scientist, to experiment in all the superhuman DNA until he gets hit with an arrow. So Dick and Superboy go after the killer. Here's a good line. Because Dick tells Connor, I'm worried about your temper. First you punch Red Hood, and Connor goes, don't tell me you've never wanted to. And Dick goes several times a day.
Yep.
But I can't stop a speeding locomotive with one punch. And then Dick pushes Connor out of the way of another arrow that has an explosive on it.
Yep.
But yeah, Rosebeck is dead. But they take the arrow back to Titan's Tower, and yes, they find out, oh look, another tied just to the comics, Lady Vic, a Nightwing villain.
It's an old arrow.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of runs away to space, and he's kind of dying because he doesn't have. Well, he doesn't really have his powers to breathe, right? Is that kind of it?
Yeah, there's something weird going on with his powers. So yeah, he goes up, and he's like, I guess he's out of the atmosphere. So Starfire goes after him, but Connor's disappeared.
But who's he captured by? Oh,
Blackfire.
Fire. And she definitely, again, also looks more like her comic counterpart.
Yeah.
I find it so fascinating how with Blackfire and Starfire, it's like Blackfire is the bad sister, but she's the one that's more covered up, which is kind of interesting. Because a lot of times, normally, they do it which is very sexist and bad, so it's good that they do it the opposite way.
Well, I think Blackfire just wants to dress more like a queen, and, Starfire's like, you know what, I don't care, I just want to be me. Blackfire's all worried about ruling.
Yep.
So yeah, so this is definitely, inspired by the comics, the whole Blackfire Connor thing.
Right, yes.
Or, the TV show, yeah.
Yes, yeah, because I don't think they really know each other that much in the...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Right? Yeah, no, unless they fought once I can't remember. But yeah, there's definitely more of a connection from the TV show. Because she even plants a kiss on him.
I know in New Teen Titans, Blackfire would come back, but I don't know if she really...
Yeah, like I said...
I don't know if in John's run she was around that much.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. If she was, again, it was probably a quick fight scene or whatever. But meanwhile, Donna, Jason, and Raven track down Lady Vic. Time to remind her of a valuable lesson. That crime doesn't pay, Jason. You two can hear yourselves, right? It's just embarrassing.
I know, that was pretty funny.
Oh, look, she disarms Jason with a serving tray.
Because I would say something... I would definitely say something like Donna and Raven are saying.
I know. I love how Lady Vic disarms Jason with a serving tray. And Dick's on the communicator. What's that? The sound of Jason having his ass handed to him?
Hey!
Dick,
That's not fair, Donna. You know I want to see that. Hey, again!
So they're coming after Lady Vic and her bodyguards, who both turn into... They also have Beast Boy powers.
Yeah, and so that's kind of a clue, it's like there's some kind of interference. Maybe I can isolate the signal and then Jason, or maybe you could shut the hell up. Some of us are trying to work.
And Blackfire's just...
Yeah, then bodyguards morph into Beast Boys, basically.
And then, are there supposed to be stewardesses? Start shooting at them. And Jason, I really hate the British. Sorry, Alfred.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
So, Lady Vic's, on the plane. It's already moving. And Jason's she has better luck next time. Nah, I just need an upgrade. As he, shoots a grapple line on the plane.
And then Donna, oh my gods.
I love it. Okay, maybe next time I'll call Connor some slack. This Superman stuff is tougher than it looks.
Angling out there.
Mm.
And then this, this is kind of a newer thing for Raven. She can teleport, and also she can open up a portal or something.
I thought she had portal powers before, didn't she?
Oh, maybe.
I thought back again. I mean, there's been so many reboots. I think for a while she probably may have lost some of that ability, but because she opens a portal so those bodyguards with Beast Boy's powers come through, and then Donna helps.
Oh yeah, they're Dick and Gar are. There's interference with the signal. They can't see anything, and so Raven's like, "Okay, I'll show you what we're up against." And then all of a sudden, these angry green wolves come through the screen.
Yes, and once again, it's I know they popped them in the Titan's tower, but Dick's fighting them with no mask on.
Right? Yeah, he has a suit on.
But then Donna and Raven help Jason bring Lady Vic's plane down.
Because Donna can just pull the plane. Dang, pretty hardcore. So Blackfire's kind of getting some messages.
Yep.
And then we see Lady Vic touches her earring and poof, gone. And so then he finally comes back through. He says, Jason's being sarcastic. He's like, Rachel's present had us tied up. And Gar's like, all right, whenever you're ready. And then he puts out some kind of signal. We see a ee.
Yeah, turns
it's
the body.
Yes, I was right. And Jason's so sassy. I know nothing makes you happier than congratulating yourself. Don't care to let the rest of us in on the secret.
But Dick's long story short, he's I analyzed the source of the trigger. Operation Safeguard may have originated on Earth, but the signal is coming from space.
Yeah, so when he says the sound, the interference, that was what triggered them to work.
Yep. It's coming from space. I wonder who could it be as they show Blackfire on the last page torturing Connor.
Yeah, but as we'll find out, it's not as easy as that, Phil.
I know, but they want you to think that.
Mm-hmm, they do. Indeed. And and we're seeing that something was kind of going wrong with Connor's DNA, it said, and Blackfire's getting him fixed up.
Yep. While Starfire's looking for him out in space. And then Lady Vic goes home to the UK. But then some, smoke or ghost-like being appears to Lady Vic.
Yeah, I didn't quite get that. Do you know what that is?
I don't know, unless it's just someone with other powers, or... But then, the smoke figures, might sensors indicate an object is approaching or dwelling at speed. An object from where? There's no one on the estate. As Corey comes crashing through the ceiling.
Fighter with some big thing. It's kind of partially on her arm, but also a staff or something.
Yeah, she has some high-tech weapon, I guess, that can absorb some of Corey's energy, so... Because, I mean, I know you have to let everyone else do stuff too, but it's last issue and this issue, it's we've really only gotten Dick, in the chair, talking to everybody and figuring stuff out behind the scenes.
Well, he's their strategist.
Yeah. Yeah, but come on.
Now in this one, he and Gar go out and he gets to ride his sweet motorcycle.
Yep.
which is looking pretty snazzy.
But yeah, there's new metahuman activity coming from all over the world. Because Dick says, I'm alerting the Titan, or the League, and the Waller, everyone. So yeah, that's when Beast Boy and Dick go out to protect San Francisco. Because there's a bunch of metahumans out of control. But they put
Corey gets kind of blown up by that weird thing Lady Vic has on. And then we see that Dick's signal is not getting through. And then we see why in the big 2-page spread.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's when I started all those ships, yeah.
Got some spaceships coming.
They're Tamaranian? That makes no sense. Dick says that he hit some guy.
Have a fight, and then Donna says, what? Who is this? And it's Connor.
Yep.
Not going by Connor. He has a new name.
Black Zero, another reference to the comics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I believe, I don't know if they did it before, but I remember, like, in the 90s, like, Connor, like, discovered, like, he found out some stuff about Krypton, and originally there was, like, a terrorist, organization on Krypton back in the day that was Black Zero, and then there was, like, an evil other universe version of Connor who was calling himself Black Zero, so.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so, that name.
Because I just was like, okay, whatever, Black Zero.
Yeah. So it seems like... So it seems like whoever wrote this, let me see, who's the writer on this? Seems like they know their comics history here. Again, the team was new to me, but Cavan Scott. So
they just, used people from before.
Yeah, just used like old elements in new ways. Yeah, just kind of mixed it with like some of the TV stuff. So yeah, issue 5 opens up with Connor attacking Donna. I'm Black Zero.
Although it does kind of feel like, Connor and Jason probably wouldn't get along.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Blackfire's like, excellent, my champion, excellent.
True enough.
And then, I'm trying to remember, where are we? Are we in Connor's head or something? Yeah, because Raven looks like she's on Krypton. Then we see, like, a young Corey. I start seeing some of Starfire's memories.
Well, they're actually Blackfire's memories.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, and then this is where I think they're kind of mixing stuff in from the TV show, but doing it a little bit differently. Now I can't remember. But in the comics, I didn't think it was that Blackfire didn't have powers, was it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she had, like, powers like Corey, I thought.
I thought it was just like a thing that all the time.
Yeah, I thought that was just a TV thing. So that's what I'm saying. They're kind of taking where they want from the comics and the TV, the TV show.
Yeah, that was a really confusing thing. Well, because the other thing in the TV show was Corey was actually older.
Yeah.
And Commander was always older in the comics.
That's what I'm saying. It's not quite all the comic stuff. It's not quite all the TV show. Yeah, it's kind of a mix and match.
Yeah, their fight, and you realize that's partially why Commander's mean. It's because she didn't have powers. That's why she became cruel. Corey saved her.
Yep.
And like, she's a true warrior, a heart that is noble and pure. Which is actually kind of funny to me. I mean, I know that that's how we talk about it and stuff in culture, and that's how it's supposed to be. But it's kind of like, if you had a noble and pure heart, why would you be a warrior?
I mean, they kind of do that with Wonder Woman, too. It's like, she doesn't want to use it. Violence isn't her first resort, but, if she has to.
Yeah, that was not necessarily a critique of...
Yeah.
It's more a critique of us, that, like, that is very much part of our culture. We're like, oh, you are such a noble and pure warrior. Like,
yeah.
You beat people up in a noble and pure way.
You don't kill them. But then Connor helps her Blackfire capture all the Titans except for Starfire, who's still...
Then you see that Connor's mind has kind of been manipulated because he's imagining Nightwing punching him. She's like, that didn't happen.
Because that weapon Lady Vic used blew up, so yeah. Corey's laying unconscious in the flaming wreckage of Lady Vic's house. Alright, so... Any other thoughts on 5, or should we get to 6?
That was good.
All right, yeah. Corey wakes
I
up.
mean, it actually really books it along. This
Oh yeah.
this story.
Sometimes I think they pace these better. Sometimes when they give them like an end, it's like, oh, well, you got to do this in 7, because sometimes when people do a monthly book, I think they write for trades, and sometimes they do drag it out. But yeah, when they give them like a set number, I think it kind of works better. A lot of it was at least with some.
Captured them.
Yep.
He's talking about it. Lady Vic then Corey and Lady Vic come to fight Blackfire. Lady Vic's the one who throws a knife and it bounces off Connor's face. And it disrupts this whatever it was, the thing, the kind of high-tech thing that was holding them in place.
Yep.
And Jason, say by Lady Vic, what an embarrassment. Then Dick's like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Jason. So it's he should be saying Red Hood. Whatever.
Yep. But then they still have to fight Blackfire's troops and Connor. Connor, you don't get to tell me what to do anymore than Nightwing. Jason, you know he's never going to stop trying, and for once, I don't blame him.
Then Jason is the one talks him off the ledge. Jason's so bombastic. He's like, yeah, just finish me. Just finish me.
Yeah, we're having to go at the guts.
Punches next to Jason's head.
Yeah, because we get that 2-page spread where it looks like he takes Jason's head off, but yeah, no, of course he hits next to his head.
Yep. And that's when Jason reveals, you can tell you're nice still. You rolled with Nightwing's kick so his ankle didn't shatter.
Yep.
You held back when you could have flashed right down him. You didn't kill me. And then it turns out, yes! Boom! He turns his zappers on for guys.
Yep, everyone's free and fighting.
Do people always talk so much when you should be fighting? He's like, pot, meet the kettle. And then, Hawk, I'm just here to punch things.
But yeah, towards the end, we get the whole little Blackfire speech. You think I wanted to invade this miserable rock? I couldn't care less about Earth, but they do. I tried to warn you, tried to protect you, but now it's too late. They're already on their way.
Who?
A Citadel and Annihilation Fleet. Yep.
Very bad indeed.
I love Corey. For once, my sister was telling the truth.
And then we get to the end.
Yep, last issue, number 7.
Based on the cover, I think they'll be successful. But, oh my gosh, I just now clicked in my brain that Jason on the cover is carrying a crowbar.
Oh, yeah, sometimes he carries it in the comics now, too, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was in that last issue of Task Force Z, when he's fighting Dick and Tim and them. He was like, they're like, it's pretty creepy you carry that crowbar, and Jason gives him the whole speech. He's like, it's not the crowbar that killed me, right? He's like, yeah, Joker beat me with it, but it was the bomb that killed me.
I mean, it's still creepy.
I know, still trying to justify it. Yeah,
Be like Dick carrying around a baseball bat.
Oh, exactly. All right, so.
Then it's revealed that Blackfire has a tiny bit of redeeming quality in her. The Citadel was trying to invade Tamarin again, so she was like, well, if I invade Earth first, then the Citadel will hit Earth before they hit Tamarin to defeat us. I'm like, okay. So it's Cadmus. So the sleeper agents are being activated by the Citadel.
Yep, so they have to break into this Cadmus lab, and Dick's trying to get in the computer, but Blackfire's like, no, you need someone who knows how to, their little systems here. So, yep, they're doing their thing.
So, yeah, although then it seems like Corey does a lot of the work. But, I mean, since she was captured by Citadel, I guess, yeah, they would know. That's who enslaved her, right?
I think so, yeah.
So, now they're like, oh, we could turn this failsafe kills the people with the powers. Blackfire's like, all right, let's do it. And Dick and Connor are like, no, we can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because Starfire broadcasts to the whole world.
Yes, she figures out the signal again, and you see that.
Yep.
Says, we're jamming the signal so you can do what you want. And that's just in time for the Citadel to show up. Now we have a bunch of people with powers.
Yep. Titans, Kite Man, and all the rest of them. Yep.
And he says, Titans United. Because normally they say Titans together, right?
Yep.
or in the show they say go. But then this is the thing that cracks me up, is it was like really booking along. But this is a common thing in comic books, is, the big fight can't really last that long.
Yeah, that's the modern comics, it used to be you'd get a bigger battle, but...
It's like Titans United, and then, punching some people, and then already, so it's like, we have Titans United, there's a page of punching, and then Dick's already like, they're retreating.
Yeah.
And they kind of blast the spaceship, and then boom, it worked after.
Yep.
So they restored everybody's DNA. And did it work? Do we still have our powers? Let's see. And then Hog just punches Kite Man. Guess not. And then Dick, why do I even bother?
So I guess some of the team go in their separate ways, because Corey's going to Tamaran with Blackfire, and then Jason and
Dick, you can come with us.
Yeah.
Tempting, but we have a lot of people here. And Jason, she couldn't. I don't know, she's taking your guns. What are you gonna do now? Without your weapons, you're useless. He's like, he's joking, really. He'll help you find out. Yeah? Connor says, yeah, of course I will. If you can keep up. Jason, just try to stop me, clone boy.
Yeah.
And then, this part at the end, I was like, that is so Cyborg and Beast. Like, they would end that with a comment about Cyborg and Beast Boy in the new Teen Titans.
Exactly.
More things change around here, just like, the more those two stay the same, and we wouldn't have it any other way. I'm like, that's a Cyborg and Beast Boy ending right there. Not a Connor and Jason ending.
The end. Wink.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very much like, Gar's gonna try to start a stand-up career. The apocalypse or the end of the world is here, or whatever.
It's a pyramid scheme.
I mean, it might be.
All right, so what do you think about this story? It was like, again, it wasn't quite in the comic book continuity. It wasn't in the TV show. It was kind of like a blend of both.
I thought it was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
There's the one Titans Together, maybe, that's just digital, and I really liked that one because it kind of had like 80s style art in it. But yeah, I thought it was good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean the story.
I think it was kind of just the right length.
Yeah, and again, it's like they picked like, it was a nice blend of the comics and the TV show. Like I said, the writing was good. The art I thought was really good.
It was good, yeah, and I had a good, everybody was pretty much, but everybody was very competent and felt pretty true to their characters, so that was good.
Oh, yeah.
Dick was kind of their competent strategist. Gar was funny. They needed the kind of abrasive jerk, so that was Jason. So, yeah. Worked out well.
Yes, it did.
It just was a little sad, no Cyborg for
yeah. Rick. Again, they're good. The roster was basically picked by the TV show, so.
Yeah. Which that is actually also one kind of sad thing about Young Justice is Vic and Gar aren't really buddies.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole problem with New 52 is they kind of took the way of that friendship too, and it's like, why?
You guys were awesome.
Because, I don't know if they wanted someone of color in the Justice League. That's fine, but you had so many other characters you could have chose from and not wrecked a friendship. DC.
I know, now, Cyborg's not even in the Justice League anymore, right?
Yeah, no. Well, hopefully if we get a regular Titans book back, maybe we get a more classic lineup. Hopefully.
Yeah, they have not said, have they, what's going to be up with that?
I'm thinking we might have to wait. It's probably going to be early next year, probably, because they'll probably restart Justice League with a bright new shiny number 1,
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, it was Titans is over. This is the Titans Academy. Excuse me. This is the last one.
Yep. So yeah, I wouldn't be.
Although it doesn't say on it anywhere final issue.
Yeah, sometimes they don't do that anymore. So yeah, it's just it won't be another one next month. So.
Well, they've got something coming out that's Teen Justice.
Yeah, that's like a multiversal thing. Yeah, it's not going to be like the regular
so
Titans. Yeah. Again, they're probably just going to be popping up all over the place during Dark Crisis. Like, we know Dick's going to be showing up and... Yeah.
Yeah, because they sound like, they're going to keep it going and,
Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a new Titans book like early next year when they'll probably reboot Justice League. Once Dark Crisis is over, I bet you that we'll get a bunch of brand new number ones. And
yeah, we'll see who they pick to have in that.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
That's everything.
All right. So next week, kids, we'll kind of do something similar. We're going to do that Robins miniseries from not so long ago. So I believe that is 6 issues. So
yeah, it is.
We'll do that. And again, that'll take us to the end of June. So yeah, in 2 weeks, we'll start Summer of 69. So in 2 weeks, we'll be doing Batman 213. The week after that, Detective Comics 390 and 391. The week after that, Detective Comics 394, 395. And we'll round out Summer of 69 with Teen Titans 19 through 22. All picked by Dick Grayson, historian herself.
I don't even remember what they are now. I'm going to have to go back and look. I need to be writing that down.
I know you did your homework. I know it'll be good.
I know. I mean, I know they're good ones, but it's like there's so many to pick from.
Diggity dank hep cats.
Yeah, you're darn right they are. The diggity dankest.
Oh my god, you're going to have so much fun with that. All right, kids. So send us your thoughts on all the Summer of 69 Robins series. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Nightwing News on Facebook, on Twitter, join the Nightwing fan group on Facebook. And once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everything we do gets a video, so you can watch all these in video, kids. It's so much more exciting. So
live and in color.
Yes. So smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a moment of anything, because even the interviews go up there.
Smash it.
And most importantly, the Patreon, please. If you can, subscribe to the Patreon. This is a labor of love. We're paying for this ourselves, so every little bit helps. But $3 to $5 gets you the exclusive early access to creator interviews. And including once a month, Mr. D.G. Chichester talks to me and Lilith.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And superhero movie brackets. We will find the worst superhero movie of all time, because Lilith Hellfire loves my pain. The May episode was Batman Forever versus Batman and Robin, so... Yes, that's right. Dick Grayson was there, so Kristen had thoughts on that.
So many.
And then in June, we'll do Superman 3 versus Superman 4. Charlie and Lilith have big thoughts on both of those. And then we'll round out the DC portion in July with Catwoman versus Green Lantern, with special guest Hal Jordan fanboy himself.
I of course love Hal Jordan.
Will Allred, so see him defend that. All right, and if that's not enough, pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And for that Dick Grayson fan in your life, and remember, kids, Father's Day is coming, so get your dad the gift of reading. Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. Pick it up on Amazon. They'll deliver it right to your door. See? One-stop Father's Day shopping. You don't even have... They'll drop it right on your porch or in your mailbox. It's the diggity dankest.
I have Amazon gift wrap it for them.
Oh my god. Can I write a review on Amazon and I could say, this book is great. It's the diggity dankest.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I can put a fake name. She'll be like, yeah, no, it's you. But no, seriously. Pick up Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. Again, fans of this show will love it. Or if you want to learn more about Dick Grayson, you could say you know maybe as much about Dick Grayson as Kristen. Maybe almost as much. All right. So yes, join us next week. Robins 1 through 6, and then again 2 weeks. Summer of 69 starts. Almost all of our shows are doing it. All the DC shows. Over on the Marvel side, we'll be doing Spider-Man, Daredevil, Thor, Hulk. So get a ton of 1969 content in July. Because Lilith demanded it! All in honor of Capes and Lunatics episode 269, also in July, so...
Well, maybe we should pick a random... I mean, I know why she's picking 69, of course. Yeah. But maybe in next year, we can pick a random year. You know how, like, on the radio channels, we'll play, like, a bat countdown?
Yes.
In case you case them.
All right, but until then, same bat time. I mean,
wing time.
Same wing time. Same wing channel.
Same wing channel.
The Nightwing News.
Hi, I'm one of the High Priests of Khonshu Ray, and I have the sacred privilege of providing you, the loony listener, with a podcast honouring Marvel's very own Moon Knight. So join me and a host of others at Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, or support the show by becoming a Patreon member. Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. It's time to get your Khonshu on.